Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dylloop and welcome back to my Factorio Megabase. I wanted to give a quick shout out. It just happened that I just got an email as I was starting recording, and it says Lane Edwards has subscribed to you on YouTube. So I just wanted to welcome our new subscriber. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. The last few weeks I've been really glad that I've been getting back into YouTube. I don't get as many views as I used to, but I enjoy it. So I went ahead and grabbed my iron train because it's got 4 cargo wagons, and loaded up the supplies I need into it for now. I did change some of the stuff up here, and it might look a little crazy, but when I first set up the T-junction over here, it was just too close to this iron to run 2 train lines, and I didn't want to have 2 T-junctions that close. I went ahead and just kind of this is what I did. I'm just gonna pretend that this big long track is a siding, right? I can have multiple rail signals along it and it should be fine. Trains can go back and forth on this and not a big deal. The only thing is here the signals might get a little wonky, so I'm gonna play with that right now. So I just moved this whole thing up a little bit, and this is going to be our iron unload station, so we're going to start with that one. I forgot my train signals in the train. So I'm going to actually move the train up here into the station. It's going to be a little crazy here. Let me just grab it, and unfortunately I can't, this train's too long to pull in here, so I'm going to have to we'll first stop the train. We're going to have to kind of take it down this path here. Just that way. And is it gonna head straight down? Nope, that should be good. Alright, and the reason that I'm doing this is I'm gonna need to measure out how long this needs to be with this train. So just add a good length and then pull it in. And that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and place a signal. I'm gonna place one more track and then the train signal. Of course, it's all the way in the back car. Trains are too big. Signals. Go ahead and grab one of these, and this is going to be here. This is going to be the Iron Mine 1, and we'll set the name. I'm going to remove this station, back this up, Iron Mine 1, add and run the train. There we are. So now this is lined up for when I start building the unload station. What I do need to do though is add some signals in. As you can see, this is like completely red, and that's because I haven't added signals in for this. And the way I want to do this, because I want signals here and here, I'm gonna want to get this as close as possible, like that. And now that's blue, right? Because trains can still go down this way. And all I need to do is add here some sidings. And the way I have been measuring these out is 2. And I'm just going to add 2 sidings. And that's how I measure it out. That way I can just go like this. There. Connect. And then line that up. Just like that. And it's going to be difficult. I need to remove one, plop that back in. Did I line this up correctly is a question. It should be fine. And then I just remove this excess and run track down. And I misplaced it. Trees in my way, of course, all the time, everywhere I go. Trees, trees, trees. 1, 2, and 3. And that's kind of like the perfect distance, because it just uses the curve. If you do a double curve like this, that's how long it is. Like the little S curve. It just fits perfectly. Alright. That's about it. Now I need to place my train stops, and sometimes these are, if they're too close, they can interfere with placing these, and that's why you go a little bit farther too. This is going to be the Pax Iron Mine 1. And the cool thing about this is I found out if you go PAX iron mine 1 and then perform change, it'll change it. Pretty cool. So all I need to do is do the same thing down on the copper. But I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want to mess with it. I do need to add some signals in here. I already have my chain signal, which is fine and dandy. I just have to add these ones in like that. That should be good. So let's test this out real quick. If I'm a train and I want to go, let me pull up here real quick, because this is the way we're going to be coming from, right? No. Oops. Ah. Because this is the way a train comes out, is this way. Alright, that's fine. Go back. It's a little wonky driving with this much turns. This shouldn't be able to be deadlocked though. Alright, so say I want to go to the... No, don't view the locomotive. Just remove the station. PAX iron mine 1 and run. See how this is all green? That's fine. It comes in here. This will turn red for a second. It's red. And then as I pull in, everything turns green. Now this is a little weird. Oh no, I just couldn't see it. There is a red signal back here, right? So nothing else can come into this, but things can pull out. Things can pull in here. This can pull out unless I put a train here. Seems pretty good to me. Next, I should just kind of pull this back out of the station and get it down the right one. That should be good. And then just drive straight back in. Go to the iron mine 1, run the train. There we are. Trains are cool, they're not as hard as you think, and I'm realizing that I forgot to grab miners. No, I didn't. There we are. Okay, so my plan with this was to kind of lay out the miners so I'm getting the least amount of iron possible and copper mixed, right? So to do that, I'm gonna have... That's a little close. I don't know if a train will hit that. We'll have to test it. So if this miner here will grab this copper, it is 374 copper. I'm gonna work on kind of mapping this out, and I'm gonna do some of it off camera, but a lot of it I'm gonna do off camera. And I don't want this miner to grab any copper. And then I could just run miners down like this, all the way till here. And then these are going to be iron mines. Alright, this one's going to be the last iron. No, okay, so I'm going to grab some belt and mark this off. Up and down. This one's going to be iron. This way I'm pulling the least amount of materials off the belt, right? So everything is going to go through a kind of sifter. I'm going to probably put that over here somewhere. It's all going to run over there, sift out, and then come back here, and yeah, we'll work it out. So I just need to take these, and then after this is all copper again, right? That should be fine. And then that's going to still be copper, copper. This one's going to be iron. I'm going to flip this around and lay iron here. Just place that there. I know it's going to be a mess, but I'm going to mine every little bit of this up. Complicated, I know. This one should be pretty easy. All I have to do is just run lines all the way up. I mean, the center is easy, and I'm already out of miners. Let's go ahead and craft more. And there we go. I'm debating on whether I want that there. Let's just suck it up and move it down by one. Yeah, it's gonna pick up a lot of copper, but I'll sift it out. Alright, let's just run all these down, right? We need a lot more miners. Let's craft a lot. I'm just gonna fully pack this in and deal with the consequences. This is right. I'm gonna fix this end though, because I didn't do this one right. Alright. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to sift it out. That's just it. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna have to be done. And then I'm just gonna place a miner here all the way down to say there. Yeah, it's gonna just go through a giant sifter. I have an idea now. Now that I've actually started kind of building it out, I have an idea, and it's gonna be cool. Let's just continue laying these out. And this is just one giant strip mine. It's just gonna mine this whole patch, and I'm gonna have to wait on these miners. Alright, so while that's while these, I'm gonna probably craft the rest of these off camera and finish off this. Let's build the sifting setup that I was planning. So I'm gonna need some smart inserters. Those should be pretty easy, pretty good. Let's get rid of this rock and plan out where we're gonna run this through. I want everything to kind of come and meet into a central area here. And I've thought a lot about this. I could sift it out once I got it off the train. There's any number of things, but I want to keep the lines pretty clear. Alright, so here's what I have planned. I want the belt running down the middle, and it's probably going to be two or even 4 belts that I've got running down. So I'm gonna say 4. Right, I'm gonna have it come into 4. Since there's 4 cars, I'm gonna want that split anyways. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be about good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I want this done? Alright, so the belt, one belt would come in here and out the end, right? And these would all be going into chests. Right? Right. And then I have another belt, and this is going to be the copper that comes off, right? And this is going to come this way. Oh, this is going to be a big setup, and I'm not worried about it. This is kind of a pain in the butt, but once I have it set up, it'll be good to go. So out. And these don't need to be fast inserters, or smart inserters. I'm just going to make these fast inserters. To do that, I need fast inserters off my train, because then I'm out. Am I just out of them, or no? I have 10. I thought I had more than that. How do you make these things? Oh, these use smart inserters, or fast inserters. Well, I have 10 more. I'll have to make more. So this will be an output onto the belt. Same with this. And then we have our chests. And then we have our fast inserter, or our smart inserter, sorry. And I'm wondering if this is going to be enough. 2 lines coming in. Is this going to sift through enough material? And is it going to jam up on us? Because I could layer this 4 deep. So it's like 1 belt here, 1 belt here, and then I would have another belt, chest inserter belt here. It's probably way overkill, but I don't want copper coming down my main line, and this is probably the easiest way to do it without jamming up the train stations, in my opinion. We'll have inserter chest, inserter belt. So that's 2 lines coming in. And then we'll have inserter chest, inserter belt. That's 3 lines. inserter chest, inserter belt. Get rid of the rocks and the trees because they're evil. Alright. So let's just lay this out. And it's like a simple concept. Just run it through a sifter. And let me grab some chests. So chests go right in the center. Chests go right in the center. Oops. Am I gonna have enough chests? Yes, I should. Alrighty then. That should be good. More fast inserters. So the fast inserters are the ones loading the output belts. I placed these wrong? Really? That's what happens when you try and do stuff too fast. Need this belt moved down by 1. I need this belt moved down by 1. How much time do I have left? I have like 5 minutes left. Let's get this going. Did I even move that down? No, I did not. Inserter, chest, inserter, belt. I wish there was a faster mining pick than just the steel. It'd be nice. I'm impatient. Chests and chests here. Alright. This is going to load the copper. So basically everything that's getting mined is going to run through this, and it's just going to pull all the copper off the line. And hopefully this is enough. And I'm just realizing that I'm going to need... So I have 1, 2, 3... I'm going to need 4 output lines, so I got 1, 2 outputs. I'm so confused. Alright, let's just keep going. Because now I need the smart inserters again. Input. Output here. Oh man, it's giving me a headache. This is what happens when I design stuff on camera. It ends up being a disaster. So copper. In goes the iron, the inserters come out, these come onto the belt, and the reason I have a buffer chest is so that even if the copper train backs up, these chests have room to pull off the copper off the line. Unless it just gets horribly backed up, then I have an issue. And hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it works. So this pulls off, this pulls down. I'm gonna need more fast inserters to pull onto this line from both of these, and then a smart inserters into this chest and off here. Then once again, chests here, fast inserters onto our final belt, I believe. No, because I need one on the end again. This is a mess. An absolute mess. Oh well. Okay, so smart inserters, once again, into some chests at the end. I'm going to need 5 more chests. I already burned through all those chests I made? Wow. Oh, that's wrong. And then 2 more fast inserters. Alright. This should be way overkill. I don't need this much. And we'll have the 4 lines running down into our copper station. So let's kind of work on that. So these come down here. I'm going to have 2, 3, just like this. Let's run one up. That's going to be an underground belt. I might add a transport belt. Let's grab some from the train. This is probably a really bad place to put the station. Because I'm going to have to loop the iron around all weird now too. Either way, this is going to hook in... Oh, wrong way. Here. This one hooks in here. Is that 4? What did I mess up? Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. I see something. An issue. Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna have this here with a splitter, just merging them, and why not? We'll just do that. And bam! Ooh, this episode is about ready to be wrapped up, so let's hurry up. So now that those are done, we really don't need this belt coming in all the way over here. I think that's what was confusing me. We only need these belts coming out farther. These ones end at the inserters. And then this one I'm going to have the same way, right? I'm going to tidy it up a little bit off camera. But what we do is we put underground belts here. Oh, dang it. Here and here that runs under this. And I might bring this forward a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Probably not. Just leave some extra space so I can expand this if I find out that it's not enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, let's get the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4 before I turn. 4th is the turn, because I'm going to do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. And then I just hook it in. Keep accidentally breaking them. And these ones don't need any underground belts. Alright, so now next episode, all we need to do is, I'm going to lay out the rest of the miners and probably run some power. I haven't even thought about the power here. Hopefully, my idea is that, oh shit. Well, my idea was that I would be able to power the whole thing here, and I can't. Have I researched substations yet, is the question. Where are my power poles, first of all? This should be with them. It was like advanced electric processing. Something of that sort. Solar energy? No. Alright, these require batteries anyways. It's the, oh no, that's the accumulator. Energy distribution. Oh, that requires boost science. Well, I'm going to think about how to power these off camera. I might shorten them by 1, might be a good idea. If I just knock off 1 on the end of each one, then what I should do is be able to just power them like this. Yeah, that ought to work. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we're going to finish off this design. This was just the sifter. All I need to do now is bring these in and plug in all the input goes into these lines here. So this one here, right? And then they're going to continue on into our iron loading station. Hopefully no copper gets through it, right? And then the copper gets spit out and comes down here into our copper loading station. Hopefully it works out. Thank you guys for watching again. Don't forget to check out my Reddit post in the description. If you just give that a like, or upvote is what it's called. If just upvote it so people can see the series, it helps me out a ton. And tune in next time. Bye bye.